Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and everything is fine. Today I came with the topic of variables and data types in the language of Java. So what is a variable? Variable is a container for storing data values, and each variable in Java has name, value, and type. And there are 8 primitive data types, which are byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, and boolean. In the example of ID in my IntelliJ, I have the examples for data types, which is first defined as integer. Integer is a variable with the name of age, and then the assigned value into this variable is called number 25. And whenever we see the integer, we should understand that the assigned values are in front of the integer is a number. And next one is the constant. Constant is also a variable, and how it's declared is final. And the definition of this final is once the value is assigned, the assigned value cannot be changed at the moment. And the assigned value with the pi is our 3.14, and this value is assigned correctly because we know the data type. But on the next line, the assigned value will cause a compilation error because the data type is unknown. And whenever I erase the slashes in front of the name of variable or amount, the code will cause a compilation error. On the next line, the method applied here is called typecasting. In the method, the typecasting helps to change or convert a data type into another, which is, for example, in my code, the assigned value is changed from integer to double. And also we can know the amount of bytes whenever we typecast the variables or convert them, the changes of the bytes might differ and it can become bigger. And once the values are typecasted, the output will be as integer value and as the double value. It can be integer and double. In here, the assigned value is not bigger or lesser than the value output. They are equal because once one of them is integer, the other is double. And on the next one, we have the method of changing a decimal number into an integer. Let's say we have a number with double or many numbers after that, like 15.75684 and more. And we want to erase all the numbers after that. And in order to do that, by manually, we can type int next to the data type, and automatically all the numbers will be erased after 9. For example, we have the value 9.78. In order to remove this number 78, we have to apply the integer, which will convert the number from double to integer, and the output will become as 9. And here we can see the examples of all the data types applied in our Java coding. First one is a data type called integer. All the time, in order to define the integer, the code should have a number. And if we want to change it as a character, this will cause a compilation error. And we cannot define a double value in front of the type integer or the other float numbers. And the next data type is the float, and this helps to understand the floating point of a number. And the value assigned here is 5.9, and the name of is the height. And we have the type called char. This is as a long version, it's a character. When you can use char data type when you want to define the grades, or when you want to define uppercase letters, lowercase letters. In these conditions, you can use the data type called char. And the next one is the boolean. Boolean has 2 types, which is called true and false. And this helps to analyze the conditions when the condition is true or the condition is false. And if these conditions are defined correctly, the outputs will not cause a compilation error and your code will run successfully. Okay, as a practical example, I have defined 2 more classes, which is mostly used nowadays in programming when we want to define or calculate the student grades. My class name is a student, and I have defined 3 data types, which are called string, integer, and char. This class can be defined as information of a student, like name, age, and the grade. This student got the grade A. In order to extend or enhance this class, all the grades of that student can be defined with the type, the data type called char. And here at the outputs will be exactly same as the information defined in front of our data type. And our next example class is circle area. In the circle area, the area of a circle is counted, and the data types which are used in this class is final, which is a constant and cannot be changed once the value is assigned. The rest of the type is double because we are calculating the area of the circle. And if you want to get the output as an integer, instead of using double, you can completely change it into integer. I hear you saying, oh no. So that's all for today's class. Today's class topic was data type and variables. I have shown you some practical examples and theoretical explanations. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. If you have any questions, you can comment under my video. And see you. Bye.